Good morning once again, guys. It's your boy, Mr. Flo. Guys, I'd just like to welcome you. Thank you for watching this video. First and foremost, we are obviously now available. We're really growing on our Facebook page, The Motivation Police. And I really want to thank everyone that has been going to the page and liking and really interacting. Thank you so much, guys, for sending us those inboxes and really putting faith in us, because it shows by you guys asking us questions, it shows that you guys have a little faith in us, and we'd like to really thank you, and we're hoping that it is making a big difference, guys. Very important. We also want to hear feedback from you, the changes that you see that are happening in your life. So guys, really send us those emails, send us those inboxes, keep liking the page. Thank you very much. But guys, what I want to really quickly talk to you guys about today is the importance and the reason that we should have goals. Okay, now a lot of people don't understand what goals are. Okay, and that's the reason you're going to find studies show that only 3% of adults have clearly written down goals. Okay, now if you ask yourself, if goals are something that is proven to work. Goals are something that gives you direction, they give you order in your life. Okay, so whether you're a student, it helps you to set a timetable for yourself when you're back at home. So instead of you getting home, running around, you don't really know what to do, immediately what happens is, once you have a set of goals, when you get home, the first thing that you do, your first goal is to clean your uniform. Your first goal is to maybe set up your books, set up for the homework, right? I haven't been in school in so long, I forgot what you do. Okay, so the first thing that you do, you set up for your homework, that you're ready, that your favorite program is starting at 6 or 6:30, so you want to make sure that you use maybe the 2 hours that you have after work effectively. Same thing, if you're working, that when you get home, let's say maybe you decided that you want to start a second business on the side, that you set your goals properly, that when you get to work, that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, 1, 2, 3. These are the important things that I want to do. So it certainly gives you direction. Now, the sole importance of goals is to give you direction. And also, it helps you to have a positive state of mind, because you understand where you're going. You're not just walking around and you're wandering around life. You're not sure where you're really going. So what it really does, it gives you that sense of direction. Okay? Now, if goals are so important, why is there only 3% of people that are doing it? Have you ever asked yourself that? Okay, now there's a couple of reasons that many people don't have goals, and then perhaps even you yourself, you don't have goals. This is the first time that you're hearing about goals. And funny enough, when I first came across goals, I really didn't understand the concept. It was a really foreign concept to myself. I always thought goals was something that happens in soccer. Ironically, I'm wearing a soccer t-shirt. Okay, but I always thought that goals were just something that happens on TV, in soccer. Okay, but once immediately I sat down and I really understood that goals are simply objectives. Goals are simply an objective that you want to achieve in the near future. And guys, there's basically two sets of goals. There's your short-term goals, which is your 5, which is maybe your short-term goals is like tomorrow, next week, next month, this year, what you want to achieve. And then your long-term goals would be like 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years, your dreams, your life, basically where you want to end up, what you want to become, where you want to travel, who you want to meet, who you want to become, how many kids you want, how many wives you want to marry. All those type of things become your long-term goals. Okay? So now the main reason a lot of people don't have goals, guys, is one, they've never been really sold the idea. No one has ever really given them and say, you know what, this is what goals are. So no one has ever really sat down with them and explained what goals are. Secondly, people don't really understand it. They don't really understand how the hell to sit down and set goals. Because guys, trust me, sitting down and setting goals is a very difficult thing. Zig Ziglar, the king of goals. Now Zig Ziglar says it's going to take you about 48 hours. 48 hours for you to actually sit down and really figure out your goals. Okay, but this doesn't mean that you're going to sit down for 48 hours and do it forever. Excuse me, I just had a knock on the door. I'm like, they're just going to have to wait. So anyway, Zig Ziglar says that, the first thing that you need to realize is that it's going to take you a long time to sit down and to be able to really narrow it down to really, this is what my goals are. Because it's a challenge, and that's why so many people don't have goals, because it's a challenge to sit down and to really put your mind into it. It's really, really difficult. So that's the second thing. And the third thing, that the reason that people don't have goals is just they don't have is they have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem, not low self-esteem. They have this low self-esteem. They think, immediately they sit down and they set goal, they think to themselves, ah, who am I to who am I to think I can achieve that? Who am I to think I can achieve that? So we really have this bad self-image of ourselves that I can't achieve that. So what's the use of me even setting it? So the first thing is that you first have to understand that it's going to be difficult. Okay, you have to understand that it's important that you must have objectives. It's going to save you a lot of time. And then the second thing you need to understand, it's going to take you a long time. It's not something you're going to do in one sitting. Probably going to have to sit down for a couple of weeks, couple of days, where you sit down and reassess, really figure out what is it that you want. And then the third thing, you need to change your mind. You need to change how you see yourself. Once you change how you see yourself, you're going to be able to sit down and write those goals and say, you know what, I can achieve that. I can become that person that I want. I can become the best student. I can become the best in my company. I can become the best salesman. I can become the best IT guy. I can become the best entrepreneur. Once you change your self-image, you're definitely going to be able to sit down and set those goals. Guys, this has just been a very, very quick and simple video to get you understanding what the importance of goals and what goals really are. Okay, for more videos, definitely visit our Facebook page, visit our YouTube page as well. There you're going to get an in-depth analysis of what really, really, really goals are and how to sit down, set goals, all those type of goals. We'll go into more depth and more videos. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, visit our Facebook page, The Motivation Police. Drop us an email, themotivationfoundation@gmail.com, and also follow us on Twitter. It's the motivation motivatingsa.com. Guys, thank you very much for joining me today. You have say no to your fears and yes to your dreams.